anxiety. It's the soundtrack of our modern lives, a low hum of what if that can quickly become a deafening roar. And if you've ever been told to just stop worrying, you know how empty that feels. But what if the Bible doesn't offer a platitude? What if it offers a protocol? Today, we're dissecting one of the most powerful verses for mental peace ever written. Philippians 4 verse 6. To understand this verse, we have to understand its birthplace. A Roman prison. The Apostle Paul isn't writing from a peaceful retreat center. He's writing from a place of uncertainty, discomfort, and genuine threat. His chains literally rattled as he penned the words, "Be anxious for nothing." The Greek word for anxious here is merimno. It doesn't just mean to worry. It means to be pulled in different directions, to be divided, to be torn apart. Jesus uses this same word in the parable of the sower to describe the thorns of life that choke out faith. Paul isn't saying, don't care. He's saying, don't let your soul be fragmented by worry. And he says this from a prison cell. That means this isn't a theory. It's a testimony. It's a truth tested in the furnace of real suffering. Paul doesn't just command us to stop. He gives us a replacement action, a 3-part prescription for peace. Prayer, the transfer of trust in everything by prayer and supplication. Prayer. This is the big word for our general communication with God. Worship, connection, relationship. Supplication. This is more specific. It's about tying your specific need directly to God. It's the act of handing him the precise, knotted up problem. Together they mean bring it all, the big praises and the specific, desperate pleas. Thanksgiving. Gratitude isn't a spiritual courtesy. It's a neurological circuit breaker. Paul says to weave thanksgiving into your request before the answer comes. This isn't thanking God for the crisis, but thanking God in the crisis. It's recalling his past faithfulness to fuel your present trust. It shifts your focus from the size of your problem to the character of your God. Petition, the act of surrender. Let your requests be made known to God. The word let is passive. It implies an act of release. God already knows your requests. This is about you admitting you need him. It's not about informing God. It's about surrendering control. You are transferring the burden from your shoulders to his. This practice doesn't always change your circumstance, but it always changes you. Verse 7 reveals the outcome, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Let's break that down. Peace of God, not the absence of trouble, but the presence of divine wholeness, surpasses all understanding. This peace won't always make logical sense. You can have it in the middle of the storm. Will guard. Your heart and mind are put under divine protection. Try the worry worship model. Pause and identify. Name the worry. Pray and present. God, I am handing you this specific fear about. Pivot with praise. And God, I thank you. Place it down. Verbally say, I am letting you have this. I release my grip. Keep a worry jar. Write down the fear. Then write, given to God on date. And literally put it in a jar. It's a physical act of surrender. If you feel anxious, you are not a bad Christian. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus experienced profound anguish, so much so that he sweat great drops of blood, a condition called hematidrosis, caused by extreme stress. He felt it, and he prayed through it. His example isn't one of never feeling fear, but of where to take it. Your anxiety is not a sign of faithlessness. It's an invitation to faithfulness, an invitation to practice the divine exchange. Your worry for his wholeness. Remember, God's peace isn't the absence of storms. It's the presence of a fortress. In the midst of them, be anxious for nothing. Pray about everything, and let that peace stand guard over you today.